Hey, what's going on, everyone? I am back. Today is September the 18th, 2022. GameStop is a zombie stock. That is what someone is trying to say. That this particular company is burning cash and it has a lack of profitability, and that the market's going to continue to fall to single digits. We're going to look at this article. But for me, I always come through to certify what the article is trying to lead us into thinking to see if it actually translates over to the price. All right. So welcome everyone to the channel. Hit that like button, share the video, also subscribe. Right. Zombie stock, not a meme stock. It is a zombie stock, meaning that the stock is dead. It's worth zero. It's worth nothing. This is what an analyst is trying to say on this article right here. Check it out. Now, let's take these things with a grain of salt. Like, this is not the consensus of the overall market. We're simply looking at a couple of individuals and their perception of GameStop. So everyone who is a GameStop meme person, just relax, calm down. This is just two individuals' opinion. All right, you got your opinion. They have theirs. So let's just look at this article to see what it is and see if it has any validity to it off of the price chart. Look at this. GameStop cash burn, lack of profitability, loom large over meme stock darling. Yes, GameStop is the darling of meme alongside with AMC. I went through this article already, highlighted some things I wanted to show you. Of course, I will have the link to this article in the description of this video, just in case you all want to do a little bit further research. All right. Now, here we go. Last week, GameStop surged after the company reported a narrower than expected loss and also announced a partnership with cryptocurrency exchange FTX. Now, already we can tell that GameStop is trying to capitalize off of the shine that they have received during this craze of meme stock. They're trying to maneuver. They're trying to change up their business strategy so that they can remain competitive. That is why they announced this partnership with FTX. Will it work? That's the question. Now, check this out again. Between January and March 2021, GameStop stock price rose more than 1,200%, and the company market cap surpassed $17 billion. Now, check this out. Like, let's keep it a buck. How often do you see a stock run up 1,200%? Right? As that event unfolded, that was the opportunity to take the profit. 1,200%. And you still have YouTubers out here trying to persuade you that the market is still going to do a MOAS, that you haven't even seen a short squeeze yet. That's 1,200%. When was the last time we saw a stock run 1,200% in a short amount of time? From January to March. When was the last time? Because now the market cap for GameStop is 8.6 billion. So they're losing money from last year to this year to current. 17 billion market cap, now down to 8.6 billion. As of January 29, 2022, GameStop had 3,018 stores, which was according to an SEC filing, down from 3,192 a year earlier. So they're shutting down shop. They're closing stores, which is a key sign that they're trying to save money, which is a key sign that they're trying to stop the cash burn. Now, here it is. This is the opinion of one person or one business. So let's see what they got to say. Independent equity research firm New Constructs added GameStop to its list of, quote, zombie stocks in August, a month ago. You guys can see that David Traynor, he is the CEO of New Constructs, and he says, and I'll quote, "The meme frenzy distracted from business fundamentals, but becoming competitive again will be no easy task." The meme frenzy has fogged the business fundamentals of GameStop, is what he's trying to tell us. And for them to be competitive again is not going to be easy. But I've just shown you in the article that GameStop have partnered with a cryptocurrency exchange. Now, what plan could they possibly have with cryptocurrency when they are a brick and mortar establishment? Are they trying to switch from being brick and mortar to an online retailer of games? Take a look at what Trainer says as well. Cash burn in particular is an issue. Since 2020, GameStop has burned through $727 million in free cash flow. The cash drain is getting worse as the company burned through $263 billion in free cash flow, excluding acquisitions over the trailing 12 months, which ended fiscal first quarter 2023. There is also limited cash available. GameStop cash balance could only sustain its cash burn for another 18 months after fiscal first quarter 2023. They can only sustain burning this cash for another 18 months after the first quarter 2023. Outside of that, it's over. Closed shop, bankruptcy, Chapter 11 coming for GameStop is what Trainer's trying to prepare his subscribers, his followers, those who listen to what he has to say. And then he goes on to say again, raising additional capital to fund a business that has failed to improve profitability over the past 4 years, not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 years. They could not profit within the last 4 years and faces heavy competition in the retail e-commerce market will likely be very expensive, if not impossible. A zombie stock. Now, is this convincing to you to think that GameStop is not going to do another short squeeze? When you look squarely at the business fundamentals of GameStop, outside of the meme frenzy, do you still think that GameStop is a buy? Right? Do you still think that GameStop is going to give us a short squeeze? Here's another thing that will substantiate that GameStop could possibly be a zombie stock. Look at this. The retailer's recent results also mark GameStop's 6th consecutive quarterly loss. 6 straight. New Construct Trainer cites GameStop's ongoing lack of profitability as a major problem. They need to make money, period. You need to become profitable in order for people to suspect that your price is going to go higher on a business fundamental perspective. GameStop net operating profit after tax margin and return on invested capital are worse than during GameStop fiscal 2021, which occurred largely because of the lockdown. Don't forget, GameStop is brick and mortar. People need to walk inside the store so that GameStop can make money. So even during the lockdown, when nobody could go into these establishments, they did worse than the fiscal year 2021. Right now, Trainer isn't confident of GameStop chances of exiting the list of zombie stocks. It is unlikely that the company will ever make enough money to satisfy stakeholders with higher claims on the company's cash flows than common equity shareholders. Those stakeholders are going to be asking GameStop some questions. They're going to ask the CEO, like, look, what's the plan? I got claims on the money that you all bring in, and you're not bringing in any money. What's your plan? Because if you're not going to be profitable over the next couple of quarters, years, you only got 18 months worth of cash. You need to do something quick or we're going to leave. In other words, we do not think equity investors will ever see a $1 of economic earnings, which means the stock is worth 0 today. GameStop, this is what Trainer is trying to tell in his research. GameStop is 0. Like garbage. Like you're not going to get any money from it. Off of the fundamentals of this business. Somebody else Michael Potcher, who works for Wedbush, fundamentally, GameStop remains a mess. So we have Trainer's idea of GameStop being a zombie stock. Now we got this Wedbush analyst, Michael Potcher, who is saying that GameStop is still a mess. So we got two individuals knocking down GameStop. The company has lost money for the last 6 consecutive quarters and has lost over $700 million since January 2019. That's not no small change. $700 million since 2019. Additionally, Potcher is not convinced that the FTX deal would move the needle for GameStop. Financial terms were not disclosed between GameStop and FTX, though we are skeptical that the partnership will drive meaningful revenue or profit contribution. He's not convinced. He's not being persuaded that that's a good deal for GameStop. They even lowered their price target for GameStop. Look, they lowered it to $6 from $7.50. So their original price target was at $7.50. They dropped it down to $6. Now GameStop is trading at 28. Think about that. And they maintain their underperform rating. That price target that Wedbush has for GameStop represents 76% downside movement. That's a crash. If you know how to short the stock, somebody's going to profit handsomely if that comes to pass. 76%. So now we got a third person. We got a trainer. We got Michael for Wedbush. And now we got a bespoke investment group analyst, George Pierce. It's also critical of the social media fueled buying frenzy of GameStop. Check this out. So George is saying that the noise surrounding meme stocks and reality are two different things. Regardless of how big the investor base is, their talk is probably much larger than their holdings. This is what he said. The amount of propaganda and promotion is probably far larger than the positions they hold. He's telling the people who's been talking GameStop and AMC that, y'all may be creating all this propaganda saying that you're going to get a MOAS and that the short squeeze is still going to go on. But he's saying, let me see your positions. He's telling the people who follow GameStop that you're not putting your money where your mouth is. Yeah, you may got 500 shares. Yeah, you may got 1,000. But to move the needle, you need to have these hedge funds, these institutions to buy GameStop. He's saying that whole meme frenzy is all talk and nothing backing it with the money. He's saying y'all may be creating a whole lot of propaganda and a whole lot of noise and hype of GameStop, but you're not moving the price. GameStop price, even amongst all of the hype that has been going on in GameStop. Look at this. You're looking at the price action of GameStop right now. And and what we're looking at on this price chart is the fruit of what the propaganda of these YouTubers have been showing us on their videos and their content. This is the fruit. You would think that if you came up with so much information of propaganda and hype news, that you will at least move this market higher, right? But we're clearly seeing that they have no impact, no effect on price. So why would you continue to listen to those individuals? It's beyond me. You listen to the money. You listen to the price action on the price chart. Think about it. That is why so many people get taken advantage of. It's because they let their emotions dictate the money when your money need to dictate the emotions. How do you think I got my last price prediction correct? I did it on August the 19th. That was my last idea, telling you all that GameStop was still going to fall. I did this price prediction back in July though. So for us to see GameStop trading at $28.64, I'm not emotional like I expected it to happen. So let's go ahead and let's get rid of it. Okay, you guys can see that's around 16.74% profitability. Right here, you guys can see it 19% if you were to get on the last trade of Friday. All right, so let me show you all something real quick. Here's GameStop on a weekly chart. I really don't see too much though, right? I don't think that what those three guys were talking about in that article, that GameStop is going to fall down to $6 right now. Okay, I still see that buyers are coming into the market in GameStop here, albeit I am not bullish though. Okay, we may see a small pop, small move higher in GameStop. So I don't think that like a major crash is impending. Not right now, not on a daily basis. But look at this though, right here on the 5 weekly chart. Look at that. So that 5 weekly price bar that the arrow's pointing down to is emphatically weakness. Okay. So from this perspective, from this time range or this time frame, we need to look for GameStop to go down. I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, don't be emotional. What about on a monthly chart? You get the same thing. Okay, so from this time frame, we need to expect price to go down in GameStop still. On a daily basis, yeah, you can play a move higher, but let's not be in the play long. Like, let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. Daily time frame, we are seeing strength on the chart, but from 5 weeks to a month, you need to play the downside. So depending on time preference is how you need to act. Okay, so looking at this on the daily time frame and on the 2-day chart and on the 3-day chart, yes, there's some strength here. I do recognize that, but it's not to the point to where we can say the market in GameStop is going to give us a short squeeze. It's not. So let me see on an minute basis what we got. Okay, because yeah, I do think the market's going to go higher in GameStop, but not that high though. You guys can see that the last point of selling came in around 30. So that's a run of about, let's see, 5-6%. Okay, you can see that. See the market in GameStop go up 6%. It's not bad, but we're definitely not looking for nothing too much outside of that. It will be 30, maybe run up to around 32. Okay, so it's up to you, right? If you want to play this on a daily basis, yeah, we can see the price in GameStop actually trend up a little bit higher. But again, let me set the expectations. It's not going to go that high to me. Maybe hit 30, come back down, begin this down move once again because of what we see on the monthly chart as well on the 5 weeks. Okay, so let me go ahead and do this real quick. I am going to play the weakness in the market in GameStop. Okay, but let me mention this though. Okay, yes, out the gate, I'm looking for the price to go up, maybe 30, maybe even up here to this downtrend line. I'm planning for that. Like, I won't get caught off guard. I won't be switched into thinking about my analysis of seeing GameStop go down because of what's going on immediately. This idea that I'm putting on the chart is for the long term, 5 weeks to the monthly time frame. Okay, so you have to at least get this price prediction that long to play out. Okay, so $34 is the top to where I would say, all right, cool, the market is more bullish than it is bearish. I need to get rid of this price prediction and play the long side. Now, My first price target is going to be right there around 26 again in GameStop, because I can tell that the price is still trending higher. Like the uptrend is still in place in GameStop. Okay, so yeah, we can see the market bounce around 26 again. And if that happens, I want us to get out the way and take the bag of 9%. My second one is going to be around 24, which is another 17% movement to the downside. Now from a monthly basis, let me hit this back over to the monthly time frame. Okay, monthly basis, we're looking for the market in GameStop to fall all the way back down to 20. And that's around 30% move to the downside. All right. So we are here. This is our expectations as to what we're looking forward to in GameStop. Now it's your turn. What do you think? GameStop is a zombie stock, or is it going to give us a MOAS? Give me your thoughts. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.